Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. Today we're discussing, of course, on AEW Revolution. Amazing pay-per-view, very good show. On scale of 1 to 10, I give the show a 9 out of 10. The reason I didn't give it a 10 out of 10, because every match was very good. Except that last match. The last match had most of it was good, but I didn't like the ending. Christian cashing in his contract during the match, and then he didn't want to get put to sleep by Moxley, and Moxley retains. Now we do have Swerve. Swerve did beat Ricochet this today. That was the what match was that? That was the third match. Yeah, third match. Swerve beat Ricochet, became number one contender. So we're gonna see Swerve versus Moxley for the World Championship. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Maybe next pay-per-view, which is Dynasty. Swerve, I think last year he fought Will Ospreay at Dynasty, right? Or it could maybe they say it to All In like that, something like that. But you never know what could happen like that. I think All In might see Hangman Page and Swerve. Maybe this time Hangman Page might be a good guy this time or something like that. I don't know. We're gonna kind of see what happens. Maybe it's Swerve win the championship title next month or something. But Swerve gotta be champion again. Swerve, you gotta save us. Moxley's amazing and stuff, but the fact the storyline kind of ran its course. I want to see the belt again. The belt is an amazing title, a beautiful title. We just see Swerve. Oh, Swerve is still. Swerve just came out of nowhere and just stumped Moxley. I thought the show was over. Swerve just came out of nowhere and stumped Moxley with the Swerve stomp. So Swerve had made it known. Hey, I'm not a contender. I'm going for the title. I don't know if he's going to fight the very next pay-per-view at Dynasty for the World Championship, or they're going to keep this going for something or something like that. I still don't know what the main event of All In going to be. I'm trying to think about who could be the main event of All In. Maybe something involving Swerve or something involving somebody. We don't know. Bryan Danielson said he will be there. He said he might not be wrestling, but he said he might be there. So what if Bryan Danielson come back to wrestle? I don't know exactly what's going to happen. Because we could see Bryan Danielson maybe coming back to get revenge on Moxley. It'd be a match at All In or something. And Swerve fighting Hangman Page in the main event of All In for the World Championship. You never know what could happen. So we see something crazy though. But Swerve just came out of nowhere to end the show with a double stomp to Moxley. So it's gonna be very good to see what happened with that. We see Okada, of course, keep his championship against Brody King. We also seen the Hurt Syndicate defeat the Outrunners. They dominated them in that match. They're dominating tag team. You got Bobby Lashley. You got Shelton Benjamin on the same team, which is a super team. It's like having Goku and Vegeta on the same team like that. Going against people and stuff. It's a super team. Like they're out there dominating them pretty easy and stuff as well. And you also seen, of course, the amazing matches I want to get to, the ones I circled. Of course, the Hangman Page defeating MJF in that match right there. Hangman Page and MJF match was good. Good build up to everything. MJF kind of feeling like the fans are hypocrites a little bit because they cheer Hangman for the things that he done, the bad things he done, but then they boo MJF for the things he done like that. He said like they accepted Hangman too easily like that, and he said they look at him like he's a villain and stuff. But Hangman and him had that little back and forth. So Hangman and MJF had a pretty good match, but MJF got in his head too much emotion, got in his head and stuff. It's like what Coach Saban said with the Crimson Tide, the football team. He said, he always told his players, you can play with emotion, but if you play emotional, you can hurt your team and hurt yourself. When you play with emotion, you can play with passion and stuff. MJF played emotional. I think he got a little emotional and kind of cost him the match. I think this rivalry is far from over. MJF gonna go crazy. He tried to set the man on fire last week, so we're gonna see something. MJF go out there, probably do something crazy again. Probably gonna do something to attack Hangman Page and gonna set up another match for them, and we'll see what happens in that battle. We also seen, of course, Toni Storm and Mariah May. That match, I believe, like I said last time, to the main event. That Hollywood ending match was very, very good. I think everything about it. As soon as the match, as soon as Toni Storm came out there, Mariah May came out there running full speed, attack her on the crazy different spots in that match with the glass on the fist and getting busted open, and you just seeing them absolutely tear each other down like that. I remember the table, of course, the table landed perfectly too. The table, she hit the Storm Driver through the table, or Storm Zero through the table like that, and then getting the pin, and then the table in the back with the Hollywood ending, the finale and stuff, and her kind of like hugging Mariah at the end like that. That was an amazing match to all the matches they had, of course, from Wembley Stadium to the other matches they had as well like that at the Grand Slam to this match as well. Very good matches between the individuals. That right there is how you end the storyline right there. That's an amazing match right there between the two. She was an obsessive fan and she wanted to be Toni Storm, become Toni Storm, and she betrayed her, became Toni Storm in a sense, but she kind of lost Toni Storm. That had that essence of her with her and stuff like that. And Toni Storm kind of tricked her and got back close to her and stuff, kind of played the role of her and then kind of switched some things up and it brought her back like that in the end. But it's a very cool storyline. Probably one of the best women matches I ever seen, and one of the best matches in general. Men, women in general matches I've seen. Very good match like that. Everything was done amazingly. That's a nice match. I gotta rewatch that for sure. We've seen also, of course, the Kenny Omega winning the International Championship. Kenny Omega went out there and handled business. You know, I love the story in the match. You know, Kenny Omega's still dealing with that. That domino. His intestine got, a piece of his intestine got removed, of course. So he's still dealing with that a little bit. He missed about 2 years from that injury, and he only really had a few matches. He fought Gabe Kidd. Remember in New Japan Dynasty, we did a review on that. Of course, he fought him. He had a tag team match. He fought Brian Case. Besides that, it's like, I think like his fourth match, maybe his fourth or fifth match, being back. So he's really been not doing a lot of wrestling like that. So he kind of set a rust a little bit. And you go against a guy like Kanusa Takesha, who out there dominating, destroying people. And the reason he lost this match because he kind of like MJF, got in his own head a little bit. He was looking more to inflict pain on Kenny Omega than to win the match. And Kenny Omega used that against him and got the roll-up victory in the end. You know, that was a very good match though between the two, going at each other and stuff. Amazing match. That right there is a perfect match. You want to show somebody a wrestling match to get into, you show them that match right there. You'll see the excellence of Kenny Omega, and you see the excellence of Kanusa Takesha. Amazing match between the two like that. Technical style, the build up in the match, the story in the match, everything was just good and great. That right there is a 5-star classic. You look at, of course, the Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher match in the steel cage. Very crazy match as well. Man did a Spanish fly off the steel cage. I think it's like I'll probably give that like a 4 out of 5-star match. Pretty good match between the two as well. Kyle Fletcher, like I mentioned before on this channel, he reminds me of a young Randy Orton. I'm not saying he's Randy Orton, of course. People go crazy, but he reminds me of a young Randy Orton. Like they had that the new look he got, that Val sense, and being almost like a protege a little bit. They call him a protostar, you know, like that, being like that. And I feel like he has that little like the ill intentions like that. He do a lot of crazy things like that, looking to inflict punishment and stuff. And he had this match with Ospreay. He beat Ospreay. I think he beat Ospreay before like that. Ospreay beat him in the Continental Classic, and then I think Ospreay beat him this time right here. So I think it might be done with this storyline, but you never know how things can transpire and shape out. But pretty good match. And then the main event, of course, we know what happened in the main event with Moxley, of course. Moxley and Copeland. Pretty solid match. I get a match by, I get a 3 out of 5. A 3 out of 5 star match. Probably three star match. Pretty solid match throughout. A little slower build up, of course, in the match compared to all the other matches that happened. Of course, those are the ones that happened in a row. Like I mentioned before, while watching the pay-per-view like that. Mariah and Toni Storm match could have main evented. Kenny Omega and Tanusa Takesha match could have main evented. Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher match could have main evented. Ricochet and Swerve match could have main evented. So a lot of those, all the matches right there could have main evented, main evented the show. Copeland and of course in Moxley, the big star power, they could have main evented too as well. But I thought the other matches was better than by good margin than this match right here, especially the ending. I like the way it ended right there. I would prefer a different ending. Maybe Willa Yuta. Maybe turn on both of them, turn on Moxley and Copeland. Maybe join Christian and Christian cash in and become world champion. And then Swerve and Christian, they have a little rivalry a little bit at one point too. I think Christian fought Swerve for the world championship and fell short. Could have had a little something with that. Maybe Jay White turn on somebody like that, get something else could have happened like that. I feel like it could have been a better storyline a little bit, but I guess it's all right. We're gonna see Moxley and Swerve. I don't think Moxley and Swerve ever. I think he mentioned them before, but I don't know if they ever. I'm trying to see if they ever had a match before. I know they crossed paths before, like that. And they mentioned something, but I don't think they ever had a match before. But we're going to see that match happen. Hopefully, Swerve can win that world championship, become a 2-time world champion, and get back to being on top. And we'll see exactly what happens. But overall, pretty good show. I get a show a 9 out of 10. Would be a 10 out of 10, but I did not like the ending. Did not like the ending, but everything else was pretty good in the show. Let me know down below what you guys think about the show and what happened. Of course, amazing pay-per-view. They always deliver pay-per-views very well. Of course. And the regular shows this year been good too as well. You look at Revolution. Revolution is labeled as kind of like the second, third pay-per-view. I think it's over Double Nothing because Revolution, remember Latin, the one with Sting they had was very good. This one right here, all the classic Revolution matches. Swerve last year we won a world championship as well as Samoa Joe. So the Revolution's always been very good like that. So I think Revolution might be the second one. It could be first. Could battle for first. All In is cool. All In has some great moments. Then the All In and of course, the original All In was very good. Then All In and Wembley, of course, that happened. Because the original All In, I think the main event was Rey Mysterio. It was Rey Mysterio and the Young Bucks, right? No, it was Young Bucks and Kota Ibushi versus Rey Mysterio, Bandit and Rey Fenix, like that in the main event. I remember Kenny Omega fought Penta in that match as well. Chris Jericho came and attacked them. We've seen Jay Lethal. We've seen a lot of people. And Cody Rhodes defeated Nick Aldis for the NWA World Championship. That right there was a crazy show. Then you look at the Wembley one, the original one. Yeah, CM Punk, Samoa Joe in a classic match. You had Ospreay versus Jericho, pretty good match as well. Kenny Omega teaming up with Hangman Page and Kota Ibushi versus Kanusa Takesha. I feel like who else was on Kanusa Takesha team, but They had a lot of people on the team like that too as well. Then you look at the MJF and Adam Cole main event, that was very good. And then this last year one, you got Swerve in the main event versus Bryan Danielson, which was a very good match. A 5-star classic right there. That was a classic match right there. I rewatched that a few times. And then you had, of course, MJF and Ospreay. So All In is up there, I think. And Mariah May and Toni Storm was on there last year as well too. Very good match. I think All In is up there. All In is up there as one of the probably the best pay-per-view, but I think Revolution might be challenging for it. I might like Revolution pay-per-views a little bit more like that. But we'll see exactly what happened. I'm definitely trying to go to the All In this year in Dallas, Texas, or in Arlington, Dallas, same thing, kind of across the street, like 20 minutes away from here. But I'm gonna definitely go to that one and see what happens. I'll probably do like a vlog there, maybe live stream there. You never know. But we'll see exactly what goes on. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.